All right, so here's what the stamped concrete looks like after seal. This is with a matte additive. And you see it has a little bit of gloss left to it, but not a lot. So that's the point of the matte additive, is to kind of dull the gloss. Some people don't like the really, really wet, shiny, glossy look, right? So anyways, this is where we're at with this project. We're wrapped up on all the exterior stuff. Touch-ups and everything are done pretty much. On the upper pad up there, I do want to mess with the sealer a little bit more. There was a couple spots that pooled. I can go through with some xylene and roll it back out and take care of where some of the pooling happened. And actually one spot happened right there. You can see that. Too much of the additive pooled in one spot. So again, I can touch that up. You can put a little bit of xylene on it and just roll it out, because the xylene's a solvent and this is a solvent-based sealer. So it'll break the sealer back down and you can kind of roll it back out, and then that'll get rid of the pool spots. And this is the underdeck storage. There's the barn door he put on right there. On the sliders, he's got all his water hooked back up. He's got his gutters out draining. We opted not to put any relief cuts down here because there's so many different points that it could crack off of. I would have to cut in joints for every single post to post, where the wall sits, where the stairs sit, where these posts sit. But we overkilled this thing with rebar, and actually we got kind of lucky. You can't really see it, but it did crack right here. So it kind of cracked perfect in this line. So it won't really be noticeable. Like I said, you can't see it right now really. And that's not it. That's just mash up from the thing. Before I put the sealer on there, you could see it. And actually you could see a tiny bit of it right there. Right? But like I said, the concrete could crack potentially from any one of these contact points. So I would have had to cut stuff everywhere. So I opted not to. It is what it is. When this one here gets redone, we'll make sure that we put crack marks in it to keep it looking nice and fresh, right? Or relief cut, sorry. You can see how it already is kind of. So we'll break it into the same kind of section size. You can see a lot of old cracks right here. There's probably no rebar in here. I put rebar in all the concrete I pour. Some of this stuff, like you can see these white lines, that's not cracking. That's the way the sealer dried. But again, like I said, I can go back over this with xylene. I'll clean it real good, roll out some xylene, and it'll take care of any of that little pooling or discoloration, right? Anyways, thanks for watching.